Diablo Cody is a huge horror fan, and she always wanted to make a horror movie. She wanted to make a movie about a girl who eats boys. A film about empowerment and female friendship. After the huge success of Juno, she was given full reign, which is really unprecedented. Ever since the release of Jennifer's Body, however, Diablo Cody hasn't been given that free reign again. The film was a commercial failure, as well as a personal failure for Diablo Cody. The film was incredibly mismarketed, which led to an immense amount of criticism. Test screenings went awful because the film was marketed to young boys and men. At one of the test screenings, a kid wrote about what the film needed to be improved on was that it needed more boobs. 10 years later, the film has found its audience. In this video, I'll be talking about everything that's awesome about Jennifer's Body and why you should give it another watch. When this film originally came out, I actually didn't end up seeing it in theaters. I ended up renting it on DVD probably a few years after its release, and I remember really enjoying it and not understanding the hate that it received. Over the years, as I've watched Jennifer's Body a few more times, I've grown to really love this film. This film basically follows two young women, Needy and Jennifer. They're best friends, they met in the sandbox, and they go to see this band called Low Shoulder, who happen to be a group of total douchebags that are looking to sacrifice a virgin to Satan so they can be able to enjoy immense success and riches. So they end up sacrificing Jennifer, and Jennifer isn't a virgin. And what happens is that they still do become successful, but Jennifer has now become a succubus. She is essentially going around killing boys around town because if she doesn't, she's basically gonna wither up and die. You see that her strength starts to go down if she doesn't eat a boy, and she'll lure them with her sexuality. And Megan Fox is, of course, beautiful as always. But the film, that is not the main focus. The focus is not on her sexuality, and it is a part of it, but the film is definitely not shown from the male gaze. This also has a fantastic cast of Amanda Seyfried and Megan Fox. I personally feel that this is Megan Fox's best film. She definitely embodies Jennifer. Diablo Cody's writing in this film is so great. This film is hilarious, and this is definitely a horror comedy, and a lot of this film has to deal with not only female friendship, but how women have a tendency to tear each other down, and that is a big aspect of this film. There's jealousy, there is insecurity, this sense of trying to find your way in the world, which we all go through when we're teenagers. These are all kids in high school. What I felt was really powerful in this film is when we get the flashback to when Jennifer is being sacrificed by Low Shoulder. These men are laughing and having fun at Jennifer's expense. She is literally assaulted by these men. Although it may not be visually sexual, she is being penetrated by them with a knife. And she comes back and essentially takes out her revenge on other boys who look at her as a sex object. This young woman is being objectified, and she uses her sexuality to be able to lure these boys and to be able to regain her power. And that's why I enjoy Jennifer's Body so much. It really subverts your expectations of what this film is going to be. Now, don't get me wrong, this film is a blast. It is so much fun. Amanda Seyfried as Needy is fantastic. She offsets Megan Fox's character of Jennifer really, really well. I also really like the effects, and there's some really good gore and kill scenes in this. This movie is bloody as hell. Like I was talking about at the beginning of this video, Diablo Cody is a huge horror fan, and she always wanted to make a horror film. This is Diablo Cody being given complete free reign. And ever since this film, because it was a commercial failure, she hasn't been given that free reign again. So with all that said, I definitely recommend you guys go back and check out Jennifer's Body again. It's a really good horror comedy. And with Halloween right around the corner, this is the perfect film to throw on with a group of friends and have a good time with. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like. And if you want to see more content like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for coming by, and I'll see you guys next time.